What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations, where Greg and I ask each other 3 questions that we have never ever asked each other before.
Communication is key. We've been together almost 9 years and we're still learning about each other. So these questions help us think on a deeper level and ultimately help us grow.
Yeah. And what's really unique and fun is we get to interact with you guys. So you guys learn a little bit more about us and we get to interact and learn a little bit more about you guys. All right, guys, let's get right into it. So guys, I genuinely get super excited about doing these questions because I like thinking on a higher level. It's the only way to grow. And these questions stimulate that.
I look forward to these nights.
I do too. And thank you to all those who've been watching and commenting and interacting with us. Like, we really look forward to that, guys.
Yeah, no, some really interesting stories. Like, really appreciate you guys sharing.
Oh yeah, thank you guys. Okay, first question. Guys, listen to this question.
Oh no.
Listen to this question. Just take it in. Just really take it in. Would you rather have a rewind or pause button on your life? Guys, think about that. Rewind or pause? That question, like, guys, we really have to think about that one. You can't just shoot out any answer. Like, think about it.
I don't think I want to go back.
Okay. Guys, this is like a tough question. Do I get to answer?
Oh, do you have an answer?
I think
okay,
so.
you go ahead.
Oh, did you answer?
I didn't.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to cut you off. And that's...
How does it work? Like, when I hit pause, does that just mean I could take a nap?
No, that means that you're pausing the moment you're in right now.
Yeah, and I can go take a nap.
Is that how you're looking at it, taking naps? We're going a little bit deeper than taking naps, Gregory. Don't worry, guys. I'll let him know.
No, because I could think about a situation and how I want to handle it and then come back to it. I like that. But I could also take a nap.
Greg, there's a lot of things we can do when we pause. And there's also a lot of things we can do when we rewind. Because we go back, maybe we can relive and take a nap at the same time.
I go back to that time that I slept real good.
Sure, see? It works out. But Gregory,
It works.
We're focusing on your current state in life. Would you like to pause the moment or would you like to rewind the moment?
Pause.
Why?
I think I kind of appreciate every moment for what it is or what it was, and you learn from it, and you grow, and you move on. And I don't... Like, going back doesn't allow you to change it. You just sort of relive it. Because you rewind and go through it again. No.
Okay.
Pause. Just because it gives you that moment.
Now you're thinking.
That was always the answer.
Oh, okay.
You got to play a little bit. Look at some of the options.
Sure.
But that's my answer. So with the pause, you can regroup and come back in with a different mindset. And I'm sure that would be the biggest factor in choosing pause.
Yeah, that's a really good that's a really good answer. I think for me, I would also choose pause.
Why would you choose pause?
The reason I would choose pause is because I never want to go back to the past. The past is behind us for a reason. And I have memories of the past. Good moments, bad moments, but I don't dwell on the negativity. What I would like to pause is special moments in life. So things like Danny being born. Just hold that moment for a little second longer.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
I don't think you would.
Wow, he cut my flow. Like, I was just... Greg, you're on a roll. Certain things with, like, special moments with the kids. Like, Jasmine at a certain age. And speaking a certain way she does, I'd like to pause that moment and hold on to it for just a little while longer. That's what I would like. To your answer, talking about pause and rethink things, absolutely. Because sometimes it's just like you do need to like pause, like just pause, sleep on it. So you're getting
You
both.
take a nap.
You take a nap and you revisit, and your mindset is just so much more clear that it makes a big difference.
That's exactly
Like-
where I was going. You just like I would tell you when I need to reset.
Fun with you.
I need to reset. I'm like, just give me like 10 minutes. I gotta go reset. And it's
Yeah.
just that sort of withdraw from the situation. So
Yeah.
pause, and I could actually do that without interrupting
Yeah.
the situation.
I 100% agree with that. But I also agree with holding on to moments a little longer in life if you wanted to look at it from that angle, like pause. But it works both ways. All right, guys, please let us know your answer.
Wow, that was a
What?
long one.
Yeah, it was, but we have to think about it. We
Okay.
have to think about it. That's okay. All right, guys, comment down below. Would you rather have a rewind or pause button on your life? And let us know why. All right, we're moving on to the next question.
All right,
You're
I
up.
got this one.
Okay.
This is question number 2.
Yep.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with public displays of affection? Explain.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay. Before we answer,
Mm-hmm.
can we say what a 1 is and what a 10 is?
Yes, please. Okay, Greg, let us know what a 1 is.
Oh, I get.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
get to
set
do
this-
it because you're good at those things. So 1 is like you're not comfortable at all.
Right. There's absolutely 0.
Yeah. And
No
10.
PDA.
Yeah, so no
Like,
PDA.
and probably a little bit of distance.
Yes. Hands to yourself
Oh, 100%.
on the lap, nicely.
Okay, so that's a 1.
That's a 1. And then the other end of the spectrum is 10.
And what's a 10?
10 is like you don't care, you don't give a hoot.
They're the ones that like.
Yeah, you are just
Honestly,
so
the
for PDA. You're for it.
But okay, so they say, how comfortable are you? Like being involved in PDA myself?
Yeah, like how would you do it? Like how comfortable would you be? Because I'm gonna say right now, there are times where you've tapped me.
Like said, take it easy now.
Yeah. No, not take it easy now, but you're like, all right, that's enough. That's enough.
I gave you a tap.
Guys, and I'm not making this up. There's times where I do something like on my leg, you're like,
Are you being extra?
no, I'm never out there like that.
Then what's my problem?
Exactly. Let them know. Let them
I
know
don't know.
because I've been waiting. Honestly, I've been waiting almost 9 years to find out what your problem is. What's your issue?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew he'd plead this
You're
one.
gonna have to bring it to my attention next time it happens.
Babe, I do. Greg will tap, and I feel like
Okay.
that means like,
I
okay,
think
enough
in
is
order
enough.
for me to tap, you'd have to be like, come on, babe, calm down. Like it would have to get to that level, like that it was worth a tap.
All right, it doesn't happen often, but I remember it happening.
Okay, anyways,
Sorry.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you? So we're gonna say, when we're talking about comfort levels, it's us being involved, not just observing. Because I know it's uncomfortable when two people are like on the bus and they're just like climbing all over each other right there.
Yeah, that
It's
makes
like-
me a little uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with public displays?
Oh, not us displaying it.
Well, I think they're
Oh,
two
does-
different questions. You can't separate
Okay.
the two. So it's almost like you gotta answer both.
Okay, so please do. So if you're watching someone, display affection in public, they're kissing, they're hugging. What if they're really into it? How comfortable are you with seeing that?
Kind of like, all right, it's none of my business. You want to go about it, that's on you. But I wouldn't myself.
Okay, give me a number. Where are you on the scale?
I'm probably 5.
You're halfway to being the other end?
Like a 2 is a little bit of touches okay occasionally. 3, like 2 or 3, which is holding hands. 4, like this goes up, hugging people.
You're making the roof
Well,
of the
yeah,
level.
so this is what I'm saying, how I get to a 5.
Oh, okay, for you. Okay. I thought
Like
you
I'm
just...
somewhere in the middle because yeah, hugging, kissing, not like fully making out, but like an affectionate kiss, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're like we'll do that for a long time.
That becomes a little bit of a
Right, because what if we hadn't
problem.
seen each other for a bit and I'm just like meeting at the airport or something? I'm just going, hey, you babe, so nice to see you.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna like hug you up and I'm gonna kiss you. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's fine within reason.
right, but I think that's a 5.
But I've seen people outside, like I'll be driving by and they're going at it. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
But you wouldn't do that. And I think it's that puts you into your comfort zone. Like,
Yeah.
okay, they're clearly 8s.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm not an 8 because I wouldn't do that. So that bumps me down to a 5.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, so you're at a 5. For me, guys, I'm pretty close to a 5. I'm about a 4 or 5. 4 to 5.
You think you're lower than me? Even
Yes.
though I'm the one that has to make eye tap you?
Yeah, isn't that odd?
I don't think it makes sense at all. That puts you at a 6.
No, I feel uncomfortable with you telling me that I'm a 6. That's how I know I'm not a 6.
Only because I think I'm a 5 and you think I tell you to calm
I get
down.
it, and I get it, but it's just like you're distracted. You're chewing and you're watching your scrubs, and I'm like, babe, and I'll be like just hugging you like, babe, and you're like, okay, go. Okay? It's not that I'm too much. Because I'm in my own house trying to get your attention.
That's not a PDA. You're not in public.
But it's in front of the kids.
They're not public.
I know there's a time we were out and you did that. And I'm sticking to that. And just to answer the question, I'm about a 4 to a 5. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't make sense to you, that's fine. But it's 2021. And we're able to stick to our answers.
All right.
Whatever
You're
it is.
a 4.5.
Sure, I feel comfortable with that.
Guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you with public displays of affection?
Be honest now. Comment down below. Let us know. This is, what is this, salmon? Orange?
Salmon?
What color is that? Salmon. Exactly. What picture? Tell me what color it is, Greg.
I know. I'm like, what color does it have? Sorry.
But what I want to know
What color are you describing as salmon? I had to see.
But am I wrong?
I think it's a good description. I don't know what color that is otherwise. It's not
Okay.
orange.
That's why I'm gonna put salmon.
Why couldn't they just make it a color that's a standard color?
Right? Like bright pink. You'll just be like, oh, pink.
It's like pink, exactly.
People
No,
are so extra.
cyan and magenta. Salmon.
So last question. All right. Beliefs. Ooh, we've never had beliefs before.
Okay.
Category beliefs. What affirmation do you need to wire into your programming? All right.
Things are always working out for me.
Explain.
That's
Give
it.
us a
That's
time
the
that
answer.
you've used it and had to say it to yourself.
That's just my go-to. Whenever you get a worry about anything, like, no. Things are always working out for me. And I know it, like, always. It doesn't matter how things seem to be. Look where we are from where we were.
Yeah.
And ultimately, things are always working out for us. So, yeah. Things are always working out for me.
Nice.
It would be nice if it was hardwired so I just know it and wouldn't have to bring myself back to it.
So yeah, that's okay because we're human and that happens.
Right?
But that's a good thing that things don't happen instantaneously. Like you have a minute to rewire and get your thoughts on track. It's important. My turn?
Your turn.
One affirmation is, I can do it, don't give up. Honestly, that's what I say to myself, especially when times get really rough and I'm having moments. I have to, like, guys, I know it and I say it just like that. I'm like, I can do this, don't give up. And then it follows with, just keep going, keep going. Like I have to just say it to myself, and it's always replaying in my head, always. So that's what I need. Just keep going and going.
Yeah, what was that in?
We've even taught our kids this affirmation. In the episode, Jasmine doesn't want to go to school. There's a scene where I take her to Starbucks and she's looking at her dream house. It's our dream house. We go past this house all the time. It's one of the houses close to where we live. We love it. She always talks about building a garden there and just being able to run around freely and different areas of the house, what we would be doing there. So we're looking at this house in Starbucks. And I said, one day we're going to live there. And she's like, yep, we just got to keep going and going. And she just knew the affirmation. So yeah, check that episode out if you guys haven't. All right, guys. So this is the question again. What affirmation do you need to wire into your programming? Comment down below. Let us know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us in another episode of Date Night Conversations. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Whoa, so much trash. And we can make some plants.
That's so true.
Just have to keep on going and going.
That's right, girl. And never give up.